pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Happy St. Patty's Day to everybody. We're going to go ahead and move to adopt the agenda, if I can get a motion.
Move to adopt the agenda. Second.
I have a motion by Ms. Bryan, a second by Ms. Balfour, to adopt the agenda as recommended by the superintendent. Any discussions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries 5-0. Citizens' comments. Do we have any comments?
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Blocker.
Yes, sir. We have two items under the approve the recommendations for personnel. And the first one I'll be handing out is to accept the retirement of Denise Willis, Director of TC.
Board members, after you've had a chance, if I can get a motion.
Second.
I have a motion by Ms. Powers, a second by Ms. Bryant, to accept the recommendation of retirement of Denise Willis, Director of Withlacoochee Technical College, effective March 10th, 2015. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries 5-0.
Very good. The second item is to now recommend the appointment of Mr. Kelly Tyler as Director of WTC.
Mr. Chairman, Ms. Himmel wanted me to express, she had contacted Mr. Tyler and asked him to come in and fulfill that responsibility for the remainder of the year. Mr. Tyler was the vocational director here at Citrus County for many years, also served as a high school principal. We, as you know, WTC is a vocational school certification, and requirements there are different than just any school. It's that time of the year where we're not looking to move a lot of people in and out of positions and disrupt other environments. She would like to take the time to find the right fit for WTI over the course of the next 2 months instead of being rushed into a decision. Mr. Tyler was gracious enough to agree to come back and serve in that role, so that's why we're bringing that to you today.
I move to accept the recommendation of the appointment of Kelly Tyler as Director of Withlacoochee Technical College.
Second.
I have a motion by Ms. Powers, a second by Ms. Bryant, to accept the superintendent's recommendation of appointment of Kelly Tyler as Director of Withlacoochee Technical College. Any discussion?
I was just curious as far as I know you've got Dr. Van Blumen over there.
Correct.
Not that I don't want to take him off the road with that big RV that he has, but I'm just curious on considering it is just a very deep into why would we just go status quo with Dr. Van Blumen?
Well, they need 3 people. One person's also a night person to split it, so you need 3 people over there. Now, if we do that, somewhere something's going to stay vacant, right? It's not a traditional school like we have where we have deans. So the only way to do that is there's going to be a vacancy somewhere. So
And
Okay.
Mr. Tyler has so much experience with this subject.
Oh, yeah, I'm not questioning his experience
That I think
at all.
it's easy
No,
for him
he's-
to just move in
Yeah.
and do it again since the short-term is not good for the next 35 years, right?
No, I have a lot of respect for Mr. Tyler.
We're very grateful that Mr. Tyler accepted this.
Very grateful, so much.
I understand why you were mowing your lawn on Facebook now. No, but he was getting his honey-do list done.
Yeah, just if the motion could have the effective date as of tomorrow.
Excuse me, add tomorrow?
Yes, ma'am.
Tomorrow.
March 18th.
And is this, you had said in a short-term notice, is this an interim type position, or?
this is for the remainder of this school, the physical school year. So we hope to be able to get the position posted, to be able to do applicant searches and those kind of things that just typically at this time of year we feel like will take more than the traditional 10 days for that school, and we don't want to be rushed into making a decision. This could be a long-term decision.
It's a very unique school.
Maybe I should clarify a motion for adding, adding tomorrow. I'd like to move that we accept the recommendation of Mrs. Hill to put Kelly Tyler as interim director of Collegiate Catholic College effective tomorrow.
Second.
I have a motion by Ms. Powers, a second by Ms. Bryant, to approve the recommendation and appointment of Kelly Tyler, Director of Withlacoochee Technical College, effective March 18th. That's what I was looking for. Thank you, 2015. Any more discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries 5-0.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
With that, Mr. Bradshaw has some information he needs to share with us. And then the other thing is board members, if you would hold tight, because we are going to call an executive session following this meeting to talk about bargaining.
Yeah, before we adjourn, I wanted to make an announcement that, as you well know, we have a federal lawsuit going with Mr. Biggie and his wife and Mr. Canfield and his wife, suing the school district. At about 4:45 on Friday, I received the copy of the court's order, which was entered last Friday, and the court granted summary judgment in favor of the school district on all counts. So outside of an appellate period, the right to appeal running, that effectively ended the federal litigation against the school district. It was a 43-page order. I won't go through all of the details with you on it, but just the first line says it all. The court disposes of this case by granting summary judgment to the school board on all of plaintiff's claims. So I wanted to make you aware of that, and instead of trying to call everybody yesterday, I just thought, since we were having the meeting this morning, I would inform them of that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bradshaw.
Thank you.
And with that, we are adjourned.